Hey guys, back for another review video. This time a little bit smaller of a gun, but I'd say considering what it is, this is a absolute hand cannon, as they would say. So, without further ado, let's go over the Taurus Raging Hunter in 44 Magnum. So, one thing that you notice right off the bat, this thing is just a massive gun. I mean, it's any way you slice it. It's not the biggest gun in the world, but it is absolutely, definitely up there. So, uh, some specs. I believe the weight is around 55 ounces. The barrel length is about a little over 8 inches. Capacity 6 rounds. It does have adjustable sights on the top. It has the rail system on the top as well. One important feature of this gun is going to be these ports up front. Now these ports are very important for the recoil of this gun. Um, if you want a good laugh, you look up online the 500 Magnum fail videos or any of the large caliber gun fails, and you'll find people shooting the guns that when they go off they completely kick right out of the person's hands. Some of them kick back and hit the person in the head. Well, don't go looking around for ones with this gun, because that's not gonna happen. I suppose if a child was holding this, or if you were maybe holding it with maybe just 2 fingers, maybe, but overall when this goes off, you're expecting a lot more. I'll give it that. But it doesn't have the muzzle flip, the kickback that you would normally expect from a giant 44 mag just like this. What you will get instead, and this grip is, there's not a lot of replacement grips out there for this that are going to be comparable. This one has a nice semi-squishy back strap. The entire handle is rubberized. It fits relatively good in your hand. I'll give it that. I would probably not want to replace this with anything but a rubberized grip, especially one that doesn't have that cushioned back strap. And this one, that's going to be important, because when this goes off, that's where you feel it. That is where you feel 95% of your recoil is going to be right there in the back. So when you're at the range, and no matter if you shoot a single action or shoot a double action, on the first shot, you're waiting on that first round to go off and this muzzle to flip back at you. Kind of worried at first. Don't want to be the next YouTube star. But honestly, these ports on the front, they keep it from doing that. So when it goes off, yes, it does have a little bit of kick to it, but majority of that kick is coming straight back. So when you shoot this gun, it's coming straight back into your palm, and the feeling that you get is more like somebody taking a bat or a nice heavy stick, maybe a metal pipe. There you go. Nice metal pipe, and hitting you right square in the palm. Hitting you very hard right in the palm of your hand. That's what it feels like when you shoot this. I don't want to say that, oh, that's a deal breaker. It's a 44 mag with nearly 8-inch and change barrel. Yeah, you're gonna know that this went off. I promise you that. But it's not gonna fly out of your hands, and it's not gonna flip back and hit you in the head. It is gonna come back, and it's not gonna feel too good in your hands. So I don't know. Haven't tried it with gloves on, but yeah, come on. There's only 6 rounds, right? Yeah. After 6 rounds, especially firing them consecutively, yeah, your hand is actually telling you, I need a break. So I cannot see you going through a whole box of ammo at the range, at least not that quick, because your hand is honestly going to hurt after. I mean, guns like this are primarily made for hunting, and I believe it. If you're going out into the woods and you were going to hunt some type of big game, yeah, I'd feel comfortable carrying this, because this is a damn powerful gun. That's There's no doubt about that. Shooting, the trigger, the hammer, everything functions perfectly. One thing of note that is kind of interesting, normally on a, let's turn it around. Normally on a revolver, you would just have the one release for the cylinder, but because of the size of the gun, size of the cylinder, this actually has two. So you have to push in here and push in here, and then it comes out. So you push in here, missed it, and on the bottom there. So you push both of those in, and then it comes out. I mean, not gun. Yeah, obviously it's a 44 mag, but I mean this is just a massive gun all around. But overall, functions beautifully. I believe this is a what they call black oxide finish. Everything about it, everything about it does work. It does feel good, except when you're shooting it over and over and over, then it doesn't feel so good. But if you're looking for a gun to take hunting with you, or maybe take to the range and piss everybody that's standing next to you off, oh, this is definitely the gun you want. So you go to the range, you want to just, stand right next to the guys that are shooting the little 22s, trying to impress people, and then you bring out this, they're going to know that you just showed up at the range. So I promise you that. So definitely one to set out on the table and pop off a couple rounds every now and then. So overall, though, the price is reasonable. You're not really going to need to add anything to it. You could add a scope to it, but personally, I don't go big game hunting at all. Don't really live in an area where we do that too much, and I don't need a scope to go on this. I'm not going to be shooting this at 50 yards. I got other rifles to do that. So this is just a fun gun to have. So, well, except when you're shooting it, like I said, because your hand is not going to be very happy afterwards. So again, this is the Taurus Raging Hunter in 44 mag, and I have heard from some people saying, oh, your that gun's going to blow up. Well, it tells you to only shoot ammunition that it is rated for. So if you're using stuff that's probably too powerful for the gun to shoot, well, that's probably why your gun blows up on you. So read the manual for any gun and shoot what it says to shoot in it. Just that's that easy. So it's kind of like a car. If the car says, hey, put this gasoline in it, put that gasoline in it. If this gun says, hey, only shoot this or that, only shoot this or that. Offhand, I don't have the manual with me. I don't know if it says that plus P rounds are okay for it. But if it says, hey, don't use plus P rounds, guess what? Don't use plus P rounds unless you want to be the next YouTube star with your gun blown up. So, but anyways, enjoy the review. Keep watching. Thanks.